Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Splitgate update video. We have a couple of new things to talk about in regards to the last playtest, what was implemented, and how you all enjoyed it. My name is Jesse Griffin. I'm the Live Ops Project Coordinator here at 1047 Games, and I'm joined by Derek Jones, our lead game designer. And for the first time, a couple of our MVP content creators. We have Cows, a Portal Demon, Takedown Connoisseur, and Zach Max, also a Portal Demon. And so it's great to have you both
How's it
here.
going?
We're going to be talking about Abyss, which is a Splitgate 1 map, if you're unfamiliar with that, how it played, as well as the classic arena mode, which we want to make sure people are aware that it's not replacing the standard loadout based, but it will be a mode side by side. So Derek, if you want to start us off with some Abyss, let's go ahead and get to that.
We'd love to hear from you guys, Kaz and Zach. Obviously, Abyss, it's back, if you will. What did you guys think? How did it play in Splitgate 2 with, all the movement differences and everything? Yeah, what did you guys think?
It's just as beautiful as the day I lost it. I am so happy it's back, bro.
Yeah, the map looked great. Like how you guys scaled it and everything really spoke true to it.
The scaling was something that was sort of tricky for us through Unreal Engine 5. Derek, you might have some insight in regards to like the portal wall placements and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few things, right? It's not as simple as like, here's a Splitgate 1 map, copy paste. It's in Splitgate 2. Obviously, we're on a different engine, which comes with all kinds of complexities of its own. And then, in addition to that, the scale of the game changed from Splitgate 1 to Splitgate 2. We were able to figure out, all that stuff without too much pain, fortunately. And yeah, I think it turned out really well.
As someone with an incredible amount of hours on Abyss, I did not notice any scaling difference whatsoever.
That's great.
Feels pretty close to 1-to-1.
Yeah, I mean, like all the portal angles and stuff that I remember being able to utilize. I think also there was a like you were able to shoot a portal kind of off of the wall and it would snap to like portal aim assist. Like you would shoot maybe not directly at it, but it would still pull it in.
Yeah, so we've always had portal aim assists, both in Splitgate 1 and Splitgate 2. But we did make a change for this build, so we increased it by like a lot. So it's a lot more noticeable now.
Interesting.
Basically, it was just one of those things where it's like, you know what, let's just change this value a ton and just see what it happens. And then we started testing it internally. It was like, wait a sec, like this actually feels really good. Curious your thoughts on that, Kaz.
Yeah, no, I liked it. Even if I wasn't like perfectly on it, it still would give me the portal. And then it also it kind of made me wonder about what if there was some other angles I could hit that would still work, but you guys had it tuned it enough that you couldn't do that. Like, because I tried.
It definitely felt the best Splitgate has ever felt. It makes a lot more sense that it's not just even starts, not just Abyss. There's like stuff behind the scenes getting tweaked to make it just feel more fluid, have that like mind-body connection just effortless regardless of skill level.
Speaking of tweaks, obviously one of the things we tweaked in this playtest was time to kill. Yeah, I mean, curious you guys' thoughts on that. We've started with where we're at on live, which is faster time to kill. In the last few play tests, we've been testing longer, and then here in this test, we kind of met in the middle. Yeah, what do you guys think of that?
First thing that comes to mind is the 3-tap being back for the carbine feels great. It's actually been my go-to going forward, even in loadout builds back on live now.
Maybe for me or for more casual players that aren't hitting or shooting like 60%, 70%. Like I definitely spent a lot of time reloading. Maybe like an adjustment to magazine size or whatever to like still make it like you can have like the same amount of kills per clip or whatever. Because spending a lot of your time reloading always feels a little bit rough.
With the even starts experience, we'll have the ability to really fine tune those two weapons and make them feel really good. That was what we were able to do in the first Splitgate game, right? It's like we've got these basically 3 weapons that are the core of the balance of the game, so we can really refine those and get those perfect. And I think that's something we'll be able to do. So all that feedback is really, really helpful.
Something I'd like to mention as well, we're speaking on game tweaks, weapons, how they felt in Classic. Like in Splitgate 1, we did add weapon pickups for those who may not have been able to join in the playtest or see any footage. So like in Splitgate 1, you can pick up a battle rifle or an SMG. And these, to make them a bit more powerful than your standard weapon, have all of the 5 attachment slots. They are filled, and so they're going to be stronger in that regard. How did these weapons feel to you guys? Were they too strong? Did it, mix up the game at all? Were they easy to spot? What were your thoughts on those?
They're definitely on the stronger end, but they didn't feel that way initially. I only really noticed that looking back through footage.
I think it was interesting that we did have different spawns for the weapons depending on the map. I do think that like some of the locations could be balanced.
Yeah, since the playtest, we've been watching a bunch of gameplay back of you guys and of others, and seeing like, all right, which weapons are getting picked up a lot, which ones aren't, which ones are kind of hard to find, and we're taking a big pass at putting things in places that feel good. Any other last notes from either of you, Cows or Zach? Just kind of things you want us to hear, anything on your mind, thoughts on the last playtest. We'd love to hear.
I could not be more hyped. Like, this is the best the game has ever felt. And like, I got whiplash going from Portal cooldowns to this. It's just, I have one end of the spectrum where I'm like so sludged to this is peak Splitgate.
Well, hey, to you
Yeah.
both and to Derek, of course, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. We, of course, go through all of the survey results, videos online, that sort of thing. But I feel like it's great for the community to hear from a couple of our MVP content creators. I think it was really nice having you guys on board. We're doing another playtest sometime in November. We're looking forward to it. It's going to bring a lot of fun stuff, some things we've already discussed in the past. So stay tuned there. And of course, if you want to continue to provide us with feedback or join our community, socials will be linked down below. And if you wanted to see more of Zach, Max, and Cows, their preferred socials will be down below in the video description as well.